Welcome to the Programming Languages activity. We're going to start with binary. Understanding binary will build up your understanding of programming languages from the ground upwards. Now, there are so many different programming languages in which to write source code. Java, C#, Ruby, JavaScript, C, the list goes on and on and on. But eventually, all source code is fed into the computer as a program. And a computer only speaks one language: binary. Computers can't understand human language. They can only process instructions given as a list of ones and zeros. We call this language binary. Binary is stored in files which are fed directly to the computer, so binary is a kind of source code. It's a source code written in the computer's language, and we call this code machine code. Each 1 or 0 in a machine code file tells the computer to turn a tiny switch on or off, and through turning switches on or off, electricity flows through a computer's brain, that's the CPU, in patterns that combine to give logical results. When a computer is working through a list of ones and zeros, we could say it is running or executing the program. It takes time to execute each 1 or 0 in a file. The average computer can process this list of ones and zeros very fast, about 100 billion of them every second. But each 1 or 0 does take a tiny bit of time to process. So that's binary. No matter whether a programmer is writing in Ruby, C, Python, or JavaScript, it's all turned into binary before it can run on a computer. Okay, let's summarize what we've covered. Binary is the computer programming language, also known as machine code. It's made up of ones and zeros, which correspond to patterns of electricity in the computer's CPU. And source code in any programming language is eventually executed as binary. So that's the computer language binary. In the next activity, let's look at some human languages.